Alright class, we're going to do a short tutorial on VEX VR coding. The link to this will be on the Google Classroom or the Classroom website. Alright, so this is coding that we created for one of the obstacle courses called the Dynamic Castle. So it's going to be two if-then statements inside a forever loop, and your sensors are going to be two bumper switches on the front and left and right, and then you're going to have a line reader, which is called the down eye, in your second if-then statement. Alright, so the code on the right is the look of it looks different than the Arduino code, but the common theme here is the drag and drop code, and that is using the same logic, forever and if-then statements, if-then else, and the same type menu, just a little different look with the menus going down the left-hand side of the page there. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. Alright, so you're going to start your first project, and we're going to drag in our forever loop under controls, put two if-then statements inside that. Alright, so the first if-then statement is going to be the bumper switches. It's left and right bumper switches. We're going to go into controls, and we're going to put in left bumper and right bumper. And you have to make sure you fix that drop down menu on the right bumper. Alright, so if it hits the bumper, we're going to have to tell what to do. So we're going to go into controls, and we're going to say, okay, we're going to go in reverse, and you can pick any value you want. Depends on how you want to navigate this course. We do have to put in a command outside of the two if-then statements, so it's continually driving forward until the sensors are engaged. So back to the first if-then statement, we're going to drive reverse, turn left, go forward, and you can change up these numbers any way you want. And then we're going to turn right. So that's all that happens if one of those sensors are bumped. So now we're going to go in the down eye or the line reader, and the edge of the obstacle course that we're going to go around is red. So we want to back up, turn left or right, go forward, turn left or right. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to controls. We're going to say, okay, once it detects a red line, we're going to go in reverse, turn right, and you can make these different values. We're going to make a 180. We're going to go forward, and then we're going to turn right 90 degrees. So, and then it's always going to be going forward, and that's that command you have outside those two if-then statements. Alright, so you have to go to playground, and for this one it's going to match up with the Dynamic Castle crasher. Alright, so if you look at the text code to the right, that does look similar to Arduino. It is different, but it does look similar but different. The common theme here is the drag and drop code on the left. Logic's the same, if-then statements, if-then else, and that's that one block of code up there. And then you saw the two if-then statements below. Alright, so we're going to If you want to look at both screens at the same time, you kind of have to pull them side by side. The camera is right behind me there. That is different camera angles, and you can zoom in or zoom out by pressing the control key and the wheel on your mouse backwards and forwards. And you'll notice that we are going to hit this castle and push it forward. That is a something we had to fix in programming, because what happened was that castle, the robot hit that castle, didn't hit the bumper, so it just kept on pushing forward until it saw the red, and then it finally turned. Unfortunately, the castle stayed up. Right. Okay, so we're just going to navigate around, and I think we kind of knocked this castle off its foundation a little bit. And again, you can zoom in. You can press and hold the control key and the left mouse and move it around for different perspectives and look at it. And if you pull the screen to the side, you can see the different code that's enacted every time you bump into something or hit the red line. You can see that the code that actually is engaging. Alright, so this is a fun project. I'm going to have a few of these that you can try. The POE assignments in your POE accounts, they're going to have some similar projects, but if you understand the logic, the projects in the POE assignments are going to be pretty easy. Depending on how much time you have with your other subjects, this can easy is relative on how much time you put into it. So I'll try to put out as many videos as I can to help guide you through this, along with our live Zoom meetings. We'll have a synchronous and asynchronous classes that you can have any questions answered and have fun with this. Once you get through the first couple of projects, this is going to be a lot of fun, and I have a lot of fun with it, so hope you guys have fun.